Chapter 1. Whispers of the Spinning Wheel. The grand battlefield of Kurukshetra stretched out, a canvas of vibrant chaos. Colorful war banners snapped against a golden sky, their fierce emblems dancing in the wind. Abhimanyu, a fearless young prince, stood beside his legendary father, Arjuna. His bright, determined eyes scanned the horizon, taking in the thousands of soldiers who formed a great spinning wheel of amaze, the dreaded Chakravyuha. Elephants and horses charged through clouds of dust, and the air hummed with the mournful sound of conch shells and the ominous clashing of swords. Abhimanyu's golden armor gleamed, a stark contrast to his father's calm but sorrowful gaze. He clutched his gleaming bow, the weight of familiar comfort. He remembered fragments, echoes from his mother's lullabies, ancient whispered secrets about entering this very maze. But those same whispers faded when it came to escape. Chapter 2. The Unbreakable Circle tightens. The battle intensified. Arjuna, Abhimanyu's tall and noble father, fought with unparalleled skill, his celestial bow singing. Yet his face showed deep concern as the Kaurava warriors, a group of towering armored soldiers, began to circle more tightly like a dark, spinning storm. Their formation was designed to entrap, to crush. Subhadra, Abhimanyu's gentle and loving mother, her blue silk shimmering faintly from a distant watchpoint, had shared those half-remembered lullabies. "You know the secret way in, my lion cub," her voice echoed in his mind. But the secret of escape remained elusive, a missing piece of an ancient puzzle. The pressure mounted, their forces began to falter, and a desperate plea for help rippled through their ranks. Abhimanyu felt the knot of fear and determination tightening in his stomach. Chapter 3. A Mother's Echo, a Son's Resolve. Abhimanyu stepped away from the immediate fray, his breathing shallow. The cries of wounded soldiers and the shouts of commanders clawed at his ears. He closed his eyes, focusing on the rhythmic sound of his own heart. A memory surged forward, Subhadra cradling him, her soft voice weaving tales of the Chakravyuha, layer by intricate layer. He recalled the specific movements, the precise angles to bypass the guards, the deceptive shifts of the formation. His mind's eye saw the path, a glittering thread through the deadly tapestry. But the lullaby always ended before the way out was revealed. Sleep had always claimed him then. A wave of profound sadness washed over him, quickly replaced by a fierce resolve. He wasn't just a prince, he was a shield. He would not stand by as his family succumbed to this unbreakable trap. Chapter 4. A Reckless Proposal, a Father's Plea. Abhimanyu strode back to Arjuna, his footsteps firm despite the trembling in his limbs. "Father," he declared, his voice cutting through the din of war, "I know how to enter the Chakravyuha." Arjuna, mid-swing of his bow, paused, his sorrowful gaze locking onto his son's. "That is a profound secret, my son, known only to a few. But the escape—" His voice trailed off, filled with paternal dread. Abhimanyu's head bowed for a fleeting moment. "I do not know the escape, Papa, but I can break the first rings, create a breach, and allow our forces to follow." He looked up, his eyes pleading. "It is the only way to save us." Arjuna's face was etched with conflict. The war demanded sacrifice, but his heart screamed against sending his son into such a perilous trap. The Kaurava's roar grew louder, their spinning wheel of soldiers drawing even tighter. Chapter 5. Into the Spinning Maw. Arjuna hesitated, a lifetime of warrior loyalty clashing with a father's protective instinct. But the sight of their retreating forces, the rising screams of the injured, made his decision for him. With a heavy sigh and a nod that tore at his soul, he gave his consent. Abhimanyu didn't wait. With a battle cry that echoed his lion's heart, he spurred his chariot forward. He became a blur of golden armor and flashing arrows, weaving through the thickest parts of the Kaurava formation like a phantom. He remembered Subhadra's whispers, turning left here, feigning right there, a precise diagonal thrust. The Chakravyuha, the great spinning maze designed to be impenetrable, began to yield. He punched through the first ring, then the second, carving a path with fierce precision. The Kaurava warriors roared in disbelief and fury, their towering forms converging on the breach. Chapter 6. A Sacrifice for Tomorrow. Abhimanyu plunged deeper into the heart of the Chakravyuha, a solitary golden streak against a storm of steel. His precise movements, learned from half-remembered lullabies, served him well. He breached ring after ring, creating vital openings for his allies who now sue.